I haven't checked what SCV Rush is doing, but hey, feel free to check them out as well. Alright, and here we go. Game number 2 loading up. We're going to be on TSL4 ESV Cloud Kingdom, which is basically Cloud Kingdom. Some of these maps, I'm not sure exactly some of the twerks and changes that they do to them. And I don't know, that's kind of a weird, interesting discussion. I feel like some of the map makers for some of these tournaments should actually like notify or make like a little bit of a tiny thread, like TSL like revamped a lot of maps, just like basically put a couple notes in exactly what they did so the public knows. And maybe again, if it's a better built map than the original one, why not, you know? So let the public know what you did to make it better, and who knows, maybe Blizzard at some point will be maybe at some point Blizzard will listen to you to any of us. Well, here we go, guys. Starting over here at the top right, game number 2, we got the Green Terran Lucifron. His opponent at the bottom left side, going to be the Red Zerg. For this game, we got GL Snute. What did I just type? Okay, there we go. The backspace. Sometimes incidental. Whoops. Definitely not probably going to have a good career in the observer business. Not a Startail legend of my own, as we see. But already here we go. Lucifron going to try to get a little bit of payback today on him. Already setting the double SCV over here. It looks like a double proxy barracks. And here we go. And uh-oh, did we see a little bit of a right click? Yes, we did. Snute actually sending this overlord right in the path over here right by the barracks. And yeah, he's just basically right now waiting for that 150 minerals, and bam, there we go. We got the double barracks over here, but oh, how long will he be able to peacefully build? Again, the first barracks should be able to get done. It's going to be a little while before actually this overlord gets over there. Speed has increased for the overlords, but again, that does not mean that they are the fastest things ever in the world. Here we go. The 15 hatches underway, and basically, Snute must know something about Lucifron because he put down pool first, getting the hatch right after that. And there we go, getting that scout. Sees that one proxy barracks right over there. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Lucifron checking out. Sees that the hatch has just kind of started, and that's probably got to tick something off. He's just like, oh. What's going on here? And there we go. Sees that there's already a spawning pool. 6 lings are already underway, and a spine is even getting built. Wow, this is actually fairly surprising. I guess he's going to try to attempt to try to take it from the high ground, or at least move it, build a spine, and then move it from the low ground over. Great positioning by Lucifron. Actually, gets a bunker down. Won't be able to build it for a couple seconds. He does need more marines, and basically he's going to have to do this little dance where he gets about 2 more marines before he could basically tackle any of this ling composition with these drones. I definitely really like this by Snute. He's hunting right now. If Lucifron gets in good position, though, he should be able to take a lot of this, if not all of this, down. But a lot of the army gets trapped and surrounded, and looks like Lucifron might drop a quick game number 2. This proxy double barracks is in fairly bad shape at the moment. More lings are getting sent to reinforce. The drones that were helping out get sent back home, and yeah, I don't know what Lucifron plans to do because on the backside he does not have a wall off. Supplies eventually going to drop, and these barracks are completely naked. Spine crawlers in place, so no initial pressure. Even if he did hold this off, it would be very hard to do any type of marine pressure. So Snute actually calling for a little bit of a pause. Very interesting. It looks like, well, actually I don't know. Screen cable stop. That's not a good thing. That's actually something you need to play this game. So good work by Snute. Okay, so go from both players, and we're going to be back in game. 3, 2, 1, and we are back. So eventually, great work by Snute. Good job holding off. Must definitely know something about Lucifron. Must know that Lucifron loves the double 11 proxy racks, and very good job also by Snute by sending those lings across the map. This is going to cause so many issues, and it's just not easy and to hold all this off. But basically what Snute is doing, just trying to keep him busy, try to kill off as many SCVs as he possibly can. I do feel eventually, though, Lucifron will be able to hold this, but not without some issues and without some time to actually try to hold this off. There we go, actually bringing even in some SCVs to try to help defend this. Very nice job by him. The barracks are floating back at the moment. Going to take a few more minutes, so no more army production as well. On the backside, Lucifron definitely knows, man, this is an awesome feeling. Held off the 2 racks. Yeah, buddy. Freaking awesome. Now adding the queens along. Again, something kind of funny. In 6 minutes, typically you would have queens a little bit earlier. And look at Lucifron, man. He knows if he's got to get back into this game, he's got to play greedy. He's got to add command centers. He's got to really play this solid macro game. And again, already Lucifron adding more barracks plus a bunker. So kind of anticipating a little bit of a bust. Also, very interesting decision. Again, I don't know a lot of history between these players, but definitely I'm going to assume both of them really practice and try to prepare for this match. If you guys haven't also check out pokerstrategy.com. Got actually a chance to look at it quite a bit last night. Really good tips, lots of good stuff. And also, poker, online poker might be coming back soon, guys. So definitely check out. That's a great place to go. You know, get some poker tips. Get to play. Hey, you know what? I'm not a Phil Hellmuth. I'm not a pro player. I'm not a pro poker player. So definitely gonna be checking that out a lot more often, especially if I get back more into the poker scene. So hey. Looking at the game right now, basically it's kind of evolving, moving on. Snute, meanwhile, great map control. Big props to him. Basically has 75% of the map controlled, ready to place at least one overlord, check out, see what's going on. Second one is routed eventually to go into the main of Lucifron's. But as for now, Snute doing a good job, just basically preparing, putting down another spine crawler at his national, who knows, Hellion pressure, marine pressure. Really nice to have those spines there in place. Plus, again, with the extra queens, always have that capability to transfuse them, so why not? As we look and see, though, Lair getting taken by Snute, and then Baitling is getting thrown down, so very nice. I mean, again, guys, this is all standard. Like, this is a lot of standard play, especially, once Snute really gets a full scout and sees what's going on, he's going to realize that his opponent is going to be playing a bio style, so perfect read, perfect reaction. I'm going to assume a lot of metagame is involved in here, too, as well, between both players. And again, Snute going for the Spire. I really kind of like this. And I wouldn't say I really kind of like this because if he's not careful, if he wastes mutas, he could actually fall behind, especially with the lead he has, being able to hold off everything so easily. Here we go. Lucifron preparing perfectly, so wow, 18 more lings underway, so he's going to send those across. Let's watch these. I'm going to assume these are going to form into banelings here in just a second. You're not going to build 18 banelings like that without going for a bust, especially when you have an opportunity to build such a big economy right now. So 20 even more lings, so he's going to add a couple more, and he's just stacking them up. Again, going to probably go for a big bust. Good work adding some creep right here into my neighbor that's like pounding the hell out of the wall. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. You don't need that painting. You're fine. Snute, though, very interesting. I'm actually just a tiny bit confused. He's actually keeping a lot of these lings home. So what I am wondering is some of the decision making involved right now with what he's doing. Great work by putting a creep. That's definitely going to delay the orbital for a good couple seconds. Probably actually 10 to be total, 10 to 15. Watch that creep dissipate. And just basically sending out more lings. All these lings could actually overrun all the marines if Lucifron is not careful, especially if he's actually not checking his gap right here, because if Snute takes a shot right here, he could make it right through that gap right there, and that could just cause a whole lot of problems, especially once he starts splitting up the army, trying to form banelings, putting pressure onto the third. And yeah, this is just going to be really hard to deal with, I feel like, because Lucifron's going to have to get split up, and unfortunately right now Snute has that capability to put so much pressure on him. He's got mutas at the top left, he's got a pack of lings and banes. Look at all those banes getting more at the bottom right. Speed has finished up too, so very important as well to know. Snute, I'm going to assume, was just waiting for his speed to finish, and here we go. Time for Lucifron to get split up to react and for chaos to happen. Muta's in the main, trying to put a little pressure at the third base over here. And here we go. Here come the Lings and Banelings. And this is just going to be so hard to hold. The whole gap is completely open. Couple Banes get wasted on the barracks, but Lucifron knows he's not going to be able to hold all that off. GG, game 2 going.